What's up, E.D.G family? Kevin here. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid, Rangers United. And I'm also going to be talking just a little bit about where I'm at on the series. So join me at the table and I'll show you what we got going on. Alright, so I got Power Rangers United. This is expansions for Heroes of the Grid. It's a game I have done an unboxing on previously with the Zordon Dice Tower. And also we've done a, I think, Monster of the Week playthrough, and I want to do more of those. I kind of like the time format on those, so I'm definitely going to do that with the new content. This Rangers United box was one that I believe was the wave when I first got into this IP. This is by Renegade Game Studios, and Jonathan Ying is the designer. And yeah, this was the one that was originally, I think they were crowdfunding at the time, and I think it's the last time they ran a Kickstarter for this, which I'm glad of, because I was not a huge fan of how that was done. I much prefer how Renegade's doing a pre-order system on their website. But this was the one, and I hadn't seen Beast Morphers at the time. Since then, my daughter and I have watched Beast Morphers, and is that even up there? No, I thought that was like the Beast Morphers symbol. And we like it. We did. We're currently watching SPD. I think we skipped a couple, but you know, this is one of those things that I do not plan on getting everything for. It's a game that I'm only gonna really buy the content that, you know, we've liked, or, you know, I'm more nostalgic about. But I thought it was a good time to get this unboxing done, just because I've had it in for a little bit, and I got spring break with my daughter coming up, and this is one of those that I'll probably try to get to the table with her. But yeah, so this one's got Beast Morphers. I think it's got Omega Rangers, which is, I'm pretty sure, is like a comic book slash remix, what we're gonna call them, of like some original Rangers, and we'll go through those. But the biggest thing for her was this one has a really big villain from space, Darkonda. And you know, I'm good with getting the Beast Morphers in too. I think Ravi is the Blue Ranger's name. He's probably one of my favorite Blue Rangers. But I do like this box art. I think this box art's pretty solid. I'm probably gonna display it for a while. This won't be the last Heroes of the Grid content I get. I did pre-order some of the latest wave. I think I talked about that a little bit on my last playthrough, but they are dropping a huge character from Lost Galaxy / Space, and I'm really just excited about that. Here we have a little bit, I don't know if they changed too much. Nemesis enemies, I'm pretty sure is covered in the Rise of the Psycho Rangers, the space box. But it looks like, oh, we got some triple threat boss cards. So there's a little bit different. It's going to explain how some of these new locations work. So that's the first thing we're going to see. Let's come right out. We got a cyber dimension. Making old 6-foot soldiers. And I'm pretty sure this is where E.D.G, I believe, is the name of the villain from Beast Morphers. I believe that's kind of where he hangs out most of the time. And then we got HQ. So what's HQ going to do? That's the important thing. When you move to the Grid Battle Force, you may need to immediately perform a free recover action without flipping an action token. And then once per battle, any ranger at the Grid Force may perform a weapon transport by revealing their hand. Any other ranger in the battle may discard one card from their hand to play one of the revealed cards as though it were one of their hand. In their hand. If they do, the played card is then shuffled back in the owner's deck. Rangers cannot power up when they move to the Grid Battle Force HQ. That only benefit applies only to the command center. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I think this is my third. Yeah, this is my third like mid location. I think this is probably better than the space one. I generally just play at the command center. Played the space a couple times, but it's okay. And then we got this research lab that can hold 5. So new locations, that's always good. New foot soldiers, I'm excited about that. Foot soldiers are fun to get in. But yeah, this is pretty much, let's get this, well, we gotta get this tape off. I like getting new colors, too. I think I have a reason to get the, they have another dice pack for, it's taped on both sides. They have another dice pack that gives you more, colors, for like the purple. There's like a purple, a titanium. Not exactly sure if I remember what the other one is. But here we go. So this is pretty much everything you are going to get in this box. All these cards probably will not live in here. All the minis will. I have not figured out exactly how I'm going to store those yet. I feel like I'm quickly approaching an issue. I have 2 cubes filled up, and I am thinking about getting some Time Force content and Dino Thunder because, well, we really liked those seasons when we watched them. So definitely thinking about that. I already have, like, Dino Thunder Black. So, I am excited about that. But we're going to go through a couple of these cards. See what we got. We got some boss cards. Not exactly sure who they're considering the boss in this game. But we're about to find out. Oh, these are deployment cards. And wow, there's so much. I mean, I'm kind of excited about this. We're getting 2 boss cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 monster cards, and a nemesis. This seems quite odd, but let's see what we got. So we got triple threat. This is what they were talking about. And then we got Kaya, which Kaya, not super familiar with that. I'm guessing, we'll look at that. I'm guessing she's going to be maybe a Boom Comics character. But we have Blaze and Roxy together. That's probably the extra one. I'm excited for Blaze and Roxy, especially since we do have the Beast Morphers. Then we have Roxy by herself. We have, skipping. Blaze by himself. And those are like the Avatar evil versions of them when they get taken over by E.D.G, I believe. And then we got Darkonda, which, like I said, super excited about getting Darkonda. There's a couple scenarios. There's a scenario that's got him and thinking Ecliptor, and I want to try that too. I might do that one as like I don't know, figure out how that plays and maybe do a Monster of the Week with them. And then we got Dane, which I'm pretty sure is also a Boom Comics because he looks very similar to Shadow Ranger and SPD, and I was like, hey, wait a second. I looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, he's a Boom Comics character. So we got those deployment cards. Set these to the side, and then we'll have Kaya's deck. Anointed Strike, Fast Guard, drain 1 energy, roll 4 dice, and deal that much damage to each to half of the Rangers in this battle rounded up. Just got 2 of those. Deep Scars is a passive. All its cards in play at the end of the Ranger's turn. Roll a number of dice equal to twice the number of defeated Kaya cards in this battle and deal that much damage to each Ranger. Dang, she's got a couple. That's Deep Scars. Oh yeah, this is an Omega villain for sure. Another guard passive. I'm probably just gonna. I don't know if these zoom in super well. I want to read them all. While its cards in play, each time Kaya rolls a 0 result, 1 Ranger must discard the top card of their deck. Oh my god, 7 health. I don't even know if I've seen one. I'm trying to think. That's a lot of health. Necessary Evil. That's fast. Reveal 1 card from the deck and of each defeated monster. Dealing an amount of damage to each Ranger equal to the highest health value among those cards. Doing that twice, and then I drain 3, roll 6, and deal that much damage to the lead Ranger. 6 dice. Wow. Hopefully get some blanks on that roll. But generally, I'm going to go and be a little productive. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I guess you just kind of put that in. Not really sure where you put that triple threat card, but that's cool. We got Roxy up next, and then Darkonda. Oh my god. Okay. Double chain guns. Deal 2 damage to 2 different Rangers twice. Same, we got 2 of those. Those are fast. We got another fast guard. I like that they have her without her helmet on. Drain 2, deal 2 to a single Ranger twice. That's Heartbreaker. Oh, she's got 3 of those. She is kind of a Heartbreaker. Poor Robbie. And then we got Guard, drain an amount of energy equal to the number of undefeated foot soldiers in this battle. Deal 2 damage to each ranger. Morph X Heist. She got 2 of those. And then Sinister Sabotage. While this card is in play, each time 1 or more energy is drained, 1 ranger must discard the bottom card of their deck. I am excited. I am excited to play some of the Beast Morpher stuff. Just like I said, I feel like my biggest thing right now with it is I played all of the content I have. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've played all of the villains. All the villains at least a couple times. I don't know how this is gonna work with my storage either, having these duels. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll put them together. I don't know. We'll see. Now let's go to Blaze. Since we're talking Beast Morphers. I am the most excited about Darkonda. I will not hide that. But we got Blaze. He's got Crimson Sword, 6 health fast. Each ranger must search their deck for all cards with exactly 3 shields, then discard those cards and shuffle their deck. Wow. He has a Morph X-Raid. Similar, I assume it's the exact same thing. Drain 2, dealing an amount of damage to each ranger equal to the number of undefeated foot soldiers in the location. Shockwave Kick, fast guard, deal 3 damage to half of the rangers in this battle, rounded up. Deal 3 damage, same thing, Shockwave, Shockwave, Shockwave. And then we have Spiteful Slash. He's kind of spiteful. Deal 2 damage to the ranger with the most cards in their deck, increases damage by 1 for each card in their deck. That's, those are some, those are nasty. You definitely want to get ahead of those when, you're in a battle, in combat. Alright, let's check out Darkonda. Let's do it. Alright, so Darkonda, Brutal Pulse, fast guard, deal 3 damage to 3 different rangers. This damage cannot be reduced. Oh, wow. He's got 2 of those. We got Dark Blade, deal 9 damage divided among the rangers as they choose. This damage cannot be reduced. Yeesh. He's got 3 of those. I mean, they're 4 health, but geez, 9 lives. This is 9 lives. My daughter's gonna like that they have this card. While this card is in play, all damage dealt to adjacent Darkonda cards is dealt to this card instead. At the end of each enemy turn, remove 1 hit token from this card. Oh man, you gotta take this guy out. The good thing is I do kind of like a lot of the rangers that do like splash damage, so you could just hit him. It would go to the other cards, and then I guess it would just go back. So anything that does like adjacent damage would be pretty effective at getting rid of this card. And then the last 2 are Rending Slash. 2 rangers who do not have at least 9 shield total in their discard pile must each discard cards from their hand until they do, or top of their deck. So he is, oh my gosh, sounds pretty brutal, to be honest. And we got Dane. And we got some Tronics cards. We'll check those out. I'm not sure I didn't get the deployment. I don't know, probably in the other half. So Dane, fast passive. While this card is in play, each time a ranger rolls a double result, just 2 ones during an attack, change it to a 0 result. That is brutal. He's got 2 of those blinding shots. Bounty Breaker. Deal 5 damage. Attach Dane's deployment card to the ranger who suffered this damage. While this card isn't played, Dane's current nemesis is the only ranger who can play combat cards. When this card resolves, deal 3 damage to each ranger. Just as planned, that one's called Isolate Prey. Just as planned, while this card is in play, rangers cannot place hit tokens on Dane cards that have not yet been resolved. That's kind of a pain. And then Plasma Whip. While this card is in play, each time the ability of Dane's deployment card resolves, increase that damage by 1. I will tell you, they had some hard monsters, bosses, and nemesis. But I don't know if it's just me, or that's how it is. This seems, they all seem quite brutal. Alright, so we got Cyber Dimensions. These are going to be our deployment cards for our Tronics. I'm super excited about getting the Tronics in, to be honest. I think having them with like the Space Rangers is pretty cool, but should have 8. Deal 8 or 10. Deal 3 damage unless a ranger discards 1 card from their hand to prevent it. That's a fast Cyber Slash. I like that one. I believe it's somebody else has got a similar mechanic of being able to discard a card to just kind of not deal with it. Deal 3. Oh, we got 3 Cyber Slashes. We got Energy Thieves. While this card is in play, each time an adjacent enemy card resolves, drain 1 energy. When this card resolves, drain 1 energy. It's only at 2 health, but wow. It's protected and you can't get to it. That would be tough. Drain 1 energy. Deal 2 to the ranger with the most cards in their hand. It's called Laser Raid. Got 3 of those. And the last 2 are Scatter Shots. Deal 2 damage each to half of the rangers in this battle. Round it up. Okay, well, that is, I believe that's pretty much all of the enemy stuff we need. I'll put these guys right there for right now. And I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to grab these cards. Character ability cards. I don't know if I have enough sleeves. I don't know if I have enough sleeves for this game right now. I'm going to have to order some new... I mean, actually, I'm looking at this. I don't have enough sleeves. I'm going to have to order some sleeves when I get done here. Alright, let's check out our Rangers we got going on here. So we got Jason Lee Scott, which is Mighty Morphin Red, but he is also Omega Red Ranger. Once per battle, he's got Omega Firepower. Once per battle, when any Rangers perform an attack, you may remove all blank results from that attack. If you do, the next time any Ranger performs an attack in this battle, add that many dice to the attack. So it's very similar to like his reroll. It's just kind of like a delayed reroll. And then we got Zach Taylor, Mighty Morphin Black, Omega Black. Once per battle, at the start of any Ranger's turn, you may remove 1 hit token from an enemy card of your choice. If you do, place 1 hit token each up to 2 other enemy cards. That's it's interesting. I guess it's a good way to like mitigate if you like hit something early, or you have like, I mean, like there's Rangers that put I think like Mighty Morphin Pink will put like a quick shot on, so you could always move it later if it didn't work out where you put it. Omega Yellow, Trini Kwan. Her ability is Omega Earth Power. Once per battle, when any Ranger plays an attack card, they may discard another card with the same name from their hand. If they do, add 2 dice to that attack. Very similar to what she does, Mighty Morphin Yellow. Then we have Alarian, it's a Violet Solar Ranger. It's a purple one, obviously. And she does a Light in the Darkness. Once per battle, when you add energy from your personal storage to the shared energy pool, gain 1 energy. I like that. That's cool. Now we're on to Beast Morphers. Okay, so we got Devin Daniels, Beast Morpher Red. Quick Wits. Once per battle, when any Ranger suffers damage, you may draw 1 card. If you do, reduce that damage by the number of shields on that card. That's cool. I like that. It's not generally a Red Ranger kind of ability, so I like that. Robbie Shaw. Like him. Alright, so we got Beast Morpher Blue, Grid Battle Force Training. Once per battle, when any Ranger reveals a card for defense, if that card has a star ability, which not super common, that ability resolves twice. I'm guessing he's going to have a few of those in his deck. You know how it works. And then we got Zoe Reeves, Problem Solver. Once per battle, when any Ranger draws a card after the preparation step, gain 1 energy. So, bunch of ways to get energy. Let's grab the Zords. See what we got. We have Omega Red Zord. Exhaust this card when any Ranger performs an attack. Add 1 die to that attack. Any Ranger may exhaust another Zord card to add 3 more dice to that attack. Dang, that hits. Omega Black. Exhaust this card when any enemy card is defeated. Gain 1 energy. Any Ranger may exhaust another Zord card to gain plus 3 energy. Omega Yellow Zord. Exhaust this card when any Ranger suffers damage. Reduce that damage by 2. Any Ranger may exhaust another Zord card to prevent that damage entirely. And look at the Solar Zord. Exhaust this card when there is no energy in the shared pool. Gain 3 energy. Very cool. Then we got the Racer Zord. Beast Morpher Red Ranger. Exhaust this card at the start of battle. Roll 2 dice and deal that much damage to any enemy card of your choice. And we got the Wheeler Zord. Beast Morpher Blue. Exhaust this card at any time. Move up to 2-foot soldier figures from any location to an outer location of your choice. And then we got Chopper Zord. Exhaust this card to allow any ranger to shuffle their hand into their decks. That ranger may then draw up to 5 cards. We got the Solar Megazord. Exhaust this card during any battle. Gain 7 energy. That's crazy. Beast X Megazord. The start of each battle, place 3 energy tokens on this card. Max 3. Any ranger may remove 1 token from this card to play 1 card from the discard pile as though it were in their hand. If they do, reduce its energy cost by 1. I like that. That's cool. Interesting. I definitely think there's probably some stronger Megazords, but that one's pretty cool. And then we should just have our Ranger cards. So, let's knock this out. Yeah, I will definitely say, I don't know. I definitely will play with the Omegas. I played with the Ally Pack. I have Ally Pack 2, and obviously I don't know like all of the allies in there. I definitely bought it for Space Silver. But this is just not one to go. Alright, well. We will take a risk, and hopefully... There you go. But I played with them all, is what I was getting at. I think it's fun to see which ones kind of work well with others. And so I will definitely add, you know, the ones that I'm like not as interested in getting to the table. I'll like, you know, grab them one at a time and probably try them out. Obviously, I think the Omega Rangers probably all need played at one point together just to kind of see how they synergize. But all right, let's start with Omega Red Ranger. He's got a Fire Strike, 2 dice. The next time a Ranger performs an attack during this battle, you may reroll any number of dice during that attack. Very, very Mighty Morphin Red. A Leading Slash. After rolling, you may remove any number of dice from this attack. The next time any Ranger performs an attack during this battle, add any equal number of dice to that attack. I kind of like that, like suspending, you know, what you don't need. You can set it to the side. That's a 3 attack. He's got 2 of those. Omega Forever. Play this card at the end of battle. Roll 2 dice and deal that much damage to an enemy card of your choice. A little cleanup card there. We got a Omega Catan. This is his heavy hitter. It's a 3 energy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 6 dice attack. You may reroll any number of dice during this attack. Ready Stance. It's a maneuver. Gain 1 energy. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. Place this card on top of your deck instead of discarding it. That's pretty good. I like that for a 0 cost. And then take the initiative. We got 2 of those, both maneuver. Others. Play this card at the start of battle. The Ranger may either ignore the fast keyword to take the first turn in battle, or ignore the guard keyword during the first turn in battle. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm liking this Omega Red Ranger. Very, very cool. We got Omega Black. We got an Air Slash, 3 dice attack. You may remove up to 2 dice from this attack before rolling. For each dice you remove, deal 1 damage to an enemy card that has not suffered any damage. Very cool. I can't touch this. Play this card when any Ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 1. For each enemy card in this battle that has suffered damage or been defeated. It's a 1 cost reaction card. Fake Out Strike. 1 dice. Add 1 dice to this attack for each enemy card adjacent to the target that has suffered damage or has been defeated. Very cool. That almost kind of reminds me, the adjacency reminds me of Mighty Morphin Black. Place Tricky Mix-Up Reaction. Play this card after another Ranger resolves an attack. Gain 1 energy. You may remove 1 hit token from the target and place 1 hit token each on up to 2 other enemy cards. We got 2 of those. Omega Forever, same card. So this is kind of like their Blade Blaster. This play at the end of battle. Very cool. And then Omega Kamos, attack 3, deal 3 damage divided among any number of enemy cards adjacent to the target. Okay, so you roll on 3 and then you basically get to add 3 to adjacent. So, yep, very cool. Check out Omega Yellow. Avalanche Swing. Attack 2 dice plus 1 damage. If you discard this card from your hand without playing it, you may spend 1 energy to deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. Got 2 of those. Earth Smash, 2 dice attack. After you resolve this attack, you may choose cards from a total of up to 2 shields from your discard pile and place them on top of your deck in any order. It's got 2 of those. Find Weakness, Maneuver, gain 1 energy. The next time any ranger performs an attack during this battle, add 2 damage to that attack. Another Omega Forever. And then 3 cost Omega Maul. It's a 4 dice attack. You may play this card as normal or immediately after another ranger resolves an attack or maneuver with an energy cost of 1 or 0. So that's kind of like an extra turn card. And then Tenacious Blow. Attack 2 dice. While this card is in your discard pile, its shield value is reduced by 1. Huh. Okay. So you can get it back faster. That's what it is. We got Solar. Desperate Measures. Attack 2 dice. If there is no energy in the shared pool, energy pool, add 1 to this attack. Add 1 damage to this attack. Nova Flare. Maneuver. Roll 4 dice and deal that much damage divided among any number of enemy cards. Remove all energy from the shared pool. So that's kind of a combo. I mean, very, very energy specific on this Solar Ranger. Maneuver. Any ranger may immediately play 1 card without paying its energy cost. Oh wow! You could set up that turn. You know, you pay 1 energy and play a 3 energy cost. Very cool. We have a Solar Strike. It's a special attack because there's no energy value on it. Before you play this card, any ranger may reveal an attack card with an energy cost of 1 or 0. This card gains the energy cost, attack value, and effect text of that card. Interesting. She's got 2 of those. We got a Stronger Together. Play this card after another ranger uses an ability that is limited to once per battle. That ranger may use that ability an extra time during this battle. Oh my gosh, she's very flexible. Very flexible. Void Chakram. 4 dice attack. It's a 3 energy cost. After you resolve this attack, if there are no energy in the shared energy pool, gain 3 energy. So that's cool. You know, you use 3, no attack, no energy. You're good to go. Use it again. Man, I'm not sure which ones I'm going to sleeve up first because, like I said, I don't know if I have enough sleeves to do this whole thing right now. I'm going to be getting those ordered as soon as I get done with this unboxing. So we got Beast Morpher Red Ranger. It's got a 0 cost Accelerate. It's a maneuver. Any ranger may immediately play 1 card if it is an attack. Add 1 die to that attack. Beef X Morse Blaster. I'm assuming they're all 3 going to have one of these. It's an attack special. This attack deals the amount of damage equal to the amount of energy spent to play this card. Place this card on the bottom of your deck instead of discarding it. So you're getting that extra shield at the bottom of your deck. You know it's there if you played it. Cheetah Claws. 3 energy cost. 6 dice attack. After you resolve this attack, any ranger may immediately play 1 card. If they do, skip the next ranger turn in this battle. So you can get like an extra turn in early, and then you'll lose the next one. Flicker Jab. Attack 1 dice plus 1 damage. You may remove 1 dice from this attack before rolling. If you do, place this card on top of your deck instead of discarding it. So basically, you could, you could just hit somebody for 1 and put it right back on. It's a 2 shield, so you know there's definitely some usefulness to that. Just got 2 of those. We got a Lightning Reflexes Reaction. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage. Before revealing any card for defense, that ranger may look at the top card of their deck and they may swap it with a card in their hand. Gain 1 energy. And then Unleash the Beast. 2 dice attack. After you resolve this attack, another ranger may discard 1 card from their hand to perform an attack with 2 dice. So you're basically getting... That's cool. That's cool. You never know. Somebody might be like, hey, I don't want this card. Let's do a 2 dice attack now. Alright, let's check out Robbie. Check out my boy Robbie. Alright, so Battle Force Technique, Maneuver. He's got stars, like I thought he might. Choose 1 card each from 2 Rangers' discard piles. Place those cards on top of their respective decks. When this card is revealed for defense, you gain an energy. That's cool. Got 2 of those. We got a Beast X Blaster. Then we have this Beast X Cannon. 2 dice attack. Add any number of dice to this attack equal to the number of energy played to play this card. If the attack defeats the target, deal 1 damage to each enemy card adjacent to the card. That's huge. I mean, you basically can play 2 energy for this, do a 4 dice attack, and then do 2 additional damage if you have adjacent enemies. Gorilla Smash, 3 dice attack. When this card is revealed for defense, deal 1 damage to an enemy of your choice. Tons of stars. Heavy Throw. Attack 2 dice. Ignore the guard keyword when choosing a target for this attack. When this card is revealed for defense, another ranger may draw 1 card. Then Overheat. Reaction card. Play this card when you perform an attack. Add 2 dice to that attack. If that attack defeats the target, a ranger of your choice must suffer 3 damage. That's very interesting. Alright, we got the last deck to look at. Yellow Ranger. We have a Backflip. Reaction. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage. Reduce that damage by twice the amount of energy spent to play this card. Then gain energy. We got 2 of those. We got the Beast X Blaster, and we got the Beast X Spin Saber. 2 dice attack. Add any number of dice to this attack equal to the amount of energy spent to play this card. If you spent at least 3 energy, return this card to your hand instead of discarding. Rabbit Punch. A 2 dice attack. After you resolve this attack, you may draw 1 card. If you do, you may perform a second attack with 1 dice. A Rapid Metabolism. Reaction. Play this Metabolism. I was like, what the? Rapid Metabolism. Play this card when an energy card drains energy or deals damage. Prevent up to 3 drain and gain 1 energy. Okay, I like that. Tornado Takedown. 3 dice attack. If this attack defeats the target, place this card on top of your deck instead of discarding it. Another ranger may draw 1 card. Very good. Actually, I'm kind of happy with all of these decks. To be honest, they look really, really good. All right, so let's look at these minis. Let's check out. I'm gonna show off one of the Tronics, and wanna definitely looking at the minis. The minis are not necessarily my favorite part about this game. I think if this game had standees, I would probably have still picked it up. But that is a Tronics. Let's look at, this is what, Dane? Yep. Let's check Dane out. He's got a lot of things going on, so let's check him out. I feel like I don't have him in right. I don't feel like I have him in right. Okay. Let's grab another one. Let's grab, I believe this is going to be Kaya. Yeah, I like the cape. These are, honestly, like I said, I'm not super crazy about the minis in this game. I know a lot of people are, and I've seen a lot of fantastic paint jobs on these. I plan to paint my Zordon Dice Tower, and then I guess we'll just see where it goes from there. But I'm going to say right now, both of those very impressive miniatures, just very cool. I believe this is Blaze. He's got the sword. He's pretty standard compared to most of them. At least the last 2. And then move him so I believe he needs to be like that. And then we got Roxy. Once again, I'm liking the cape effects. Not a lot of them have too much in addition. I mean, especially the Rangers. I mean, they got cool weapons and stuff. But I'll tell you right now, these little capes, super cool. What do we got next? Let's look at Darkonda. He's, like I said, pretty much kind of what I see when I see most of the other minis in the game. I like his little taunting stance. I like that. And then I believe we got. Let's start with Omega Red. And let's check out Ravi. Oh no, let's not check out Ravi. What am I doing? Let's grab Omega Black first. Let's keep some consistency here. I do like his weapons. Those are cool. And we'll go with Omega Yellow. Huge hammer. Very, very interesting. Alright, now let's go with Beast. No, let's get the Solar Ranger out. It's pretty. I mean, it's purple. It's nothing too flashy though. And the fact that it's purple, I have the Wolf, RJ the Wolf Ranger from Jungle Fury. Only other purple one I think I have. And then let's go with Beast Morpher Red. I like his pose. His pose is very cool. Lean forward. He's got those claws out. I would have to say out of all the Rangers so far, my favorites. Let's look at Robbie though. Robbie's not too much going on. He's got a sword in his blaster, so I like that he's got like it's like two hand in it. And then we have. Hold on. I messed that up. No, I didn't mess it up. The sword threw me off. I like Jason having his, because this is Beast Morpher Yellow. Zoe Reeves. So yeah, that's I think that's all of them. All the minis. But yeah, this is gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me. I don't know if you anybody that's picked up Rangers United, let me know what you think. What's your best, your favorite Rangers, the hardest bosses, monsters to take out? I'm excited to get into this. I, like you said, wasn't super excited when it released because I hadn't seen Beast Morphers and I didn't realize Darkonda was in it. But I am now. I'm gonna have some fun with this. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, get this to the table and get some plays on it with some new content. Always fun and exciting. Probably do some Monster of the Week coming up. I might get into a habit where I'm trying to do like one of those a month, but see what happens. But if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, think about subscribing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Much love.